Hello YouTube, welcome to the channel. If you're new here, I appreciate you stopping by. If you're a subscriber, thank you very much for your support. Guys, I have not been on here in a minute. I'm up in the Overflow pantry. I should have done this 2 weeks ago. I have got to look at everything. We do it about every 6 months to make sure everything is good. And the biggest part of the job lies right there. All that's our freeze-dried food for the Overflow pantry only. I've still got that much more I've got to go through downstairs. I'm looking for anything that the bags could be punctured, have lost their seal, anything like that. I look at all of that. I got to go through all of that, put them back in the tubs, keep them separated properly. Like I say, we've been busy on a whole lot of different prepping stuff, guys. Around here, winter's coming. We took care of a lot of firewood. We bought more food. We freeze-dried more food. That's what prompted me to come up here today. We knew we had to check everything anyway. I've already gone through some of the stuff. Everything looks good so far. Hadn't really had any problems. Found a couple of things that were out of date. That were about 3 years out of date. I already took that down to the pantry we use. We call our working pantry. This is our major overflow pantry. This is where, what's this over here? Wait a minute. Oh, that's 2 MREs in a bag there. More freeze-dried food. Okay. So, got to take this and look at it too. But if you're storing food for long-term storage, guys, you're going to want to stay on top of it. You're going to want to go through it about every 6 months. Make sure, you don't have any lids that are, loose or anything like that. It could be a problem. You want to inspect your stuff. If something's really out of date, you might want to go ahead and try to use that. Like I say, we've got really 3 pantries. We've got our working pantry that we use every day. We've got a small storage pantry downstairs, and then up here we've got the full pantry. Guys, another thing I want to address in this video, it's not the reason for the video. Video's just wanted to show you that you need to be checking your food stores and stuff. I've got some comments, or I've got emails rather. It seems like people are asking questions that I really don't have the answers to. With the hurricane that happened, with the elections that are coming, with the talk that people are hearing and seeing and watching on channels, hearing a lot of stuff going on out there. There is a lot of stuff going on out there, guys. But I cannot tell you how to spend your money. And I can tell you what you need to be trying to prep. I can tell you that. I don't know your situation financially. I can tell you to try to use a budget and, prep for your food, your water, your medication, your defense, things like that. But you got to do it on your budget. I mean, I'm willing to help anybody that contacts me in the emails. I don't mind doing that. But again, guys, I don't know your situation. A lot of channels are telling people to buy stuff, buy stuff, buy stuff. And that's okay if you've got a ton of money in the bank to go do all that. But if you're just starting out, it seems like these hurricanes, it seems like every major disaster that happens, if there's talk of a civil unrest, there's a lot of talk about the election, it gets people upset. They start buying things. They start spending money willy-nilly. Sometimes it's money they don't have. So my best advice to you guys is you got to use your budget and your situation to decide exactly how you want to prep. I do believe being prepared is important. I do believe having your medications on hand is very important. We've used a lot of our stuff from Jace. We've ordered we've got in 3 more kits. We bought more food with the election coming up. That's again, I'm not trying to scare nobody with all that stuff, but a lot of people are talking about things, and it's got people upset to the point that all of a sudden they feel the need to prep, and that's great. I'm glad we got other people in the community that are trying to do that now. But there's nobody on YouTube that knows your situation, that knows who you are, how many people you have in your family, how much you should be stocking up, how much income can you afford to spend. And right now there's a lot of folks out there that are hurting paycheck to paycheck. Doesn't leave a lot of room for prepping. I've been asked, should I go in debt? Should I use credit cards to prep? My answer to that, you do what you want, but my answer to that is an emphatic no. Do not go in debt to be prepping. Try your best to get out of debt as much as you can. Don't do that. So to those out there that are asking me that question, my answer is an emphatic no on going into debt. If you've got stuff you can sell that you don't need, then do that. And that way you can have some extra money on hand to stock up. I've been watching some of the channels. I have really been so busy, I hadn't really been paying attention. I've been looking after taking care of me and my family. And, with winter coming, it's something we do anyway. But I should have started this process 2 weeks ago. Just getting up here today, guys. Oh, it's kind of overwhelming. Have to do all of this at one time, but I will get it done. But if you're, don't let fear drive your prepping journey. That's a bad place to start from. I understand everybody's seen what's happened with the hurricanes. We've got all this talk about the wars, Middle East. We've got talk of China. We've got the election. That's a big thing on folks' mind. You can't control anything. You can go vote, and that's all you can do with the election, guys. That's all you're going to be able to do. You just go vote, do what you can there, and then after that, you're pretty much, you got to be in control of your own destiny, guys. And nobody on YouTube is going to be able to tell you how to do that. We can recommend what you should be doing. All this freeze-dried food that I've got to go through here in just a few minutes. Check every bag, make sure there's no pinholes in it, make sure nothing's damaged, the seals are good. Do that every 6 months. This stuff did not happen overnight. Don't get overwhelmed. This took, we've been doing this since 98, and we've got it down to about a science. So I don't want you to get overwhelmed. I don't want you to, start this journey and spend a lot of money on stuff you might not need. That's another thing. When you're out buying food and you're on a budget, stockpile only items that you and your family will eat and that you like. I've said it before. If you don't like sardines, don't buy them. If you don't like potatoes, don't buy them. It's your journey, guys. People on YouTube can tell you that you've only got 3 days left to buy this. You've only got a week left. You've got this. Guys, we got time until we don't. That's why I started the channel, because I saw so many people getting overwhelmed and just getting panicked over the news they're hearing and what they're seeing on the TV. And they just make mistakes. And when they start making mistakes, guys, it's not good for you. When you're prepping out of emotion and fear and panic, that stuff just, it will destroy you as far as your journey is concerned. And don't let nobody on YouTube try to tell you what to do. And with that said, I tell you that you need to be prepping your food first, your water storage, some type of power, self-defense, things like that. I'm not telling you to rush out and buy 5 items today. Buy these 10 items before they're gone. You must rush out and do this. We saw what happened when the port strike came on. Me and the wife went to Costco to pick up some stuff. They had a sign up that said, "No paper products. Do not ask." And that's just because they made a big deal out of it. And everybody thought they wouldn't have toilet paper again. They thought they wouldn't have paper napkins again, paper towels again. It was incredible. And you can tell, though, every time they say something like that, you can tell the ones that are not prepared and the ones that are panicking. If you're prepared, you take all the anxiety and all the fear out of no matter what's said. I mean, I can't control what goes on in the Middle East. It may affect me later. Can I control it? Nope, I cannot control that. Can I control if I have enough food in my home? Yes, I am in charge of that. Self-defense, I'm in charge of that. Gas, generators, I'm in charge of those things. Medication, I'm definitely in charge of it. You can only be in charge of what you can control for you and your family. And I just hate to see these other channels. Most of them are good, but some of them, you know, I just watch them for the entertainment factor of what is running out tomorrow, what's running out the next day. When is the world ending? Oh, that's going to be tomorrow. Well, tomorrow's here and nothing's happened. And I hope nothing does happen. I hope the way we've got our system, we go through this food. We use it, we rotate it, and it works for us. Should something happen, we could ration what we have with our family and our grandchildren and be okay. For a while, you can't prep for years and years and years. I mean, if you've got tons of money, you can, but just don't let everybody scare you into prepping. If you're starting, I've had a lot of emails about how do I start prepping, where to begin at, things like that. And I can guide people in those directions based on my experiences. But I am not going to tell you to go out and spend all your money to go buy stuff, If you can't afford but $10 a week, guys, or $5, I've done videos on it, how to go to Dollar General and build a stockpile for $5, $10, $20 a week. Some folks can't do that. I understand that. But telling you that these are the last few, the last day you're going to be able to get this at Walmart, or watch out now, buy now before everybody, it sells out and stuff. Don't fall for that. If you want to watch it for the entertainment value, that's great. Some of them have really good views on it. But some, I just don't understand why people want to push people. Prepping is a lifestyle. It's not, it's a lifestyle and it's a hobby for some folks. Some folks call it hoarding. We are not hoarders. Trust me, we don't hoard anything. You can say I hoard food, but I know how much it's going to take me for a year or two, and I will make sure I have that. If I don't ever have to leave the house for a year or two, I've got the food to take care of that situation. So don't let anybody steer your journey, guys. I really wish I had more time. Like I say, I should have done this 2 weeks ago. I've already emptied all the boxes out up here I've got to go through. And I've got 2 more pantries to look at. So anyway, just wanted to bring you along for that, guys, and let you know if you are stockpiling food, you're storing food, make sure you look at it, you go through it, make sure your seals are good. I've checked just about everything in here, I believe. So far, so good. I haven't found anything that the seals are bad on. All you do, really, I just walk through and I just lift up on the edges to see if anything's on there. I look for any bulging cans. I look for any dents on cans, anything like that. Just kind of take a quick look at them and make sure nothing's busted or dented. And if you do that, guys, your food store will last you a long time. Canned foods really never go bad. People say they do. They got expiration date on it. But technically, it will lose nutrition value. Things like that. It may change color. But is it going to kill you? No. Can you eat it? Yes. So anyway, guys, I hope this video finds you good. Sorry I hadn't been on here in so long, but like I said, it's coming in winter. And when that starts to happen with work and everything around here, keeping up on top of everything, it takes quite a bit of time. So anyway, guys, I hope you are doing good. And until next time, I'm Ted, and we will talk about it. Thanks for watching, and I'm about to get started. Have a great day. See ya.